Welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is why do weightlifters skip legs? And that right there is an easy answer, simply because legs are one of the most taxing to the body exercises that you can do. It's one of those exercises that require a lot of stamina to do. But why do bodybuilders not do it? Because they're lazy. It's just that simple. If you want to be able to gain as much muscle as possible, being natural, then your legs should always be priority, because that right there release all kinds of hormones that will enable you to be able to gain muscle easily. So the first thing to leave as you get older is legs. I mean, most of us are always trying to lift heavier and heavier weights, which is the last thing you want to be concerned about when it comes down to you being in shape. Strength is one thing, building the muscle up is a whole nother thing. If you got to decide which one you want to do. Do you want to have a lot of strength, or do you want to have a lot of muscle? And muscle and strength do not go hand in hand. I mean, you take bodybuilders like Quadzilla. You know, the thing about it is that these guys, you see them lift heavy weights, but you have to consider that these guys are all enhanced. You look at guys like Tom Platz. Now, Tom Platz, he went to a whole nother level with developing legs, because he learned to enjoy the stress that developing legs put on you. So that right there is a whole nother thing, and at the same time, he's using the drugs to help him enhance that aggression toward the weights. So, but you look at guys like Quadzilla, they, including a lot of the newer bodybuilders, they really don't use really heavy weights. Quadzilla have some of the biggest quads out there now, and the thing about it is the guy really don't use really heavy weights. And the ones that tend to not use a lot of those heavy weights tend to get more from it. Even the reigning Mr. Olympia, Samson Daughter. These guys, they lift, but they lift for the feel of the muscle, the blood pumping into the muscle. All that, it's like they are still using that old school type of thought process. And as long as you do that, and you're looking for that blood rush, that blood pump, the pump, then that right there would naturally prevent you from trying to lift heavier weights, because you should be doing leg extensions, leg curls, all of those exercises before you do the squats. Squats, 200 pounds, 225, you know, something that you can handle, and you probably would be more prone to do it, simply because you're not worrying about, you know, being crushed by the weight. Only thing you should be concerned about is how the muscle is feeling when you're exercising it. That's it. The amount of weight is irrelevant when it comes down to you trying to build the body part up. And the thing about it is that women, they normally don't ego lift, you know, too often. Some of them can, but there's very few of them that do that. And women use feel, and you'll notice that even though they're most of them are gifted in legs, they still are able to develop those body parts because they don't really ego lift. Quadzilla, the reigning Mr. Olympia, Samson daughter. If you concern yourself with a weight that you can handle, and these guys, even though they're lifting weights that seem like they're very heavy, because of the enhancement, they're really not lifting heavy weights, because you'll see that they are still doing 10 to 12 reps, even if it's 4 or 5. You know, the natural person can do 4 or 5, but a lot of the times you're going to do it up under a strain. So if you drop your weight down halfway and try to keep your reps high, even if it's 225, whatever the weight may be, keep those reps high so you can pump blood into the muscle, so you can feel the muscles, and you'll find that it's easier to do the exercises, and at the same time it will give you a better quality pump, which in turn would give you a better growth of whatever it is that you're trying to build up. So stop being concerned about how much weight you're lifting. And you know, you hear this all the time, but people are still doing it. They are still doing it. That's why they're constantly looking at these pro bodybuilders, and believe it or not, they are still believing that they can get their bodies to look like those guys, when those guys can't even have their bodies look like that without the drugs they're taking. People are strange sorts. Anyway, that's what I want to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.